Alright, so leveling up weapons in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone can be really annoying, it's really difficult, it can be such a challenge and such a boring grind. But here is the fastest way to level up your weapons in Modern Warfare 2 Season 2. These methods will help you max out your weapon level in under 20 to 30 minutes at most, depending on the weapon. They're the quickest ways right now. If you find this useful, be sure to leave a like, check out my other Season 2 guides. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Now for Season 2 Reloaded, for a limited time, there is double weapon XP, double battle pass XP and normal double XP in the game. So make use of that while you can, but even after that, this is still a great method, so you're still going to level up your weapons fast. And if you normally play free-to-play Warzone, Modern Warfare 2 is actually free-to-play at the moment for a limited time, free trial, so check it out if you want to.
So because shipment isn't around at the moment, a lot of people are frustrated. What can I use? What's the best mode? I'm going to quickly, guys, give you a class setup that you need that will help you boost the amount of XP you get, and then we'll talk about the best modes right now in the game. So for the class setup, you want to put on several things. For the perks, you want to put on Extra Tactical and Scavenger in perk 1, or you could also put on Tracker. Scavenger will allow you to obviously resupply ammo from dead players, and Tracker will allow you to see enemy footprint trails. So have Extra Tactical and then either one of those. And then for tier 2 you want Fast Hands to reload faster, and in tier 3 you want Overclock, which allows you to earn your field upgrade faster. Moving on to the tactical equipment, you're going to want to put on decoy grenades, as these count towards your weapon XP when you throw them, as they give you decoy assists. You just want to keep spam throwing them to get you a ton of XP. For the lethal equipment, you're going to want to put on a Semtex grenade, as this will give you XP as well. And for the field upgrade, I'd recommend putting on the DDoS. It's better than other ones like the smoke airdrop, and basically when you activate it, obviously it DDoSes the enemy player in terms of equipment or parts of the HUD and so on, and it will get you XP every time you do that, so that's really helpful, and it replenishes really quickly. For these score streaks, I would make sure you put it on a score streak, not a kill streak. That way when you do things like collect tags or capture domination flags, you'll actually get XP from that too towards your score streak. I'd put on the UAV, a counter UAV, and then another option, I like to go for the sentry turret, so you can just place it down on a hot area of the map and get lots of kills. Is really good, and that will count towards your weapon XP as well. Alright, so that's the setup. Now what mode do you actually want to play, and what are the tips for actually playing in game? So normally shipment, like I say, is the best. Shipment is not around at the moment, so we'll talk about the other methods. As soon as shipment's back, I would go for that one.
So people are wondering what mode to play now that shipment is not in the game. At the moment, I would say there's a few best modes. One of them is close quarters, and this is basically a mosh pit of maps that are, well, more close quarters maps. Ones like Farm 18, but shipment sometimes as well. I think Shoot House, there's Dome, and there's the Himmelmatt Expo map as well, which has just come out for Season 2 Reloaded. Unfortunately, that Himmelmatt map is quite big. It's not very good. I really don't like it. So I'll try and avoid those ones, but all the other ones are pretty good for getting weapon XP fast and getting kills. So all the tips in this video will apply. That's probably the best playlist right now.
I was a bit skeptical, but I played it, and to be honest with you, the vast majority of the games, once you get into the swing of it, it's really easy to get kills. You know where enemies are going to be, and it's super good for getting XP.
If you don't like that, there's a few other ones you can try. So you can do the 10v10 mosh pit. That's got more players, so you're going to get more kills packed onto the maps. That'll be good for getting kills as well. Possibly drop zone might be good for some people as well. Otherwise, there's hardcore. These, unfortunately, there's no specific like hardcore version of shipment or close quarters or anything like that, but there is just general hardcore.
So if you can go into hardcore playlist, I've also found that it's really good if you play certain modes in hardcore like kill confirmed or domination. If you're spawning into good maps, because I was being put in maps like a Shoot House or Farm 19 or whatever it's called, any of those like good fast paced maps, or even shipment I suppose, if you're getting any of those in hardcore, that's probably the best way to go. Hardcore is really good, you get more kills, enemies die a lot more quickly, and you only have to put a couple bullets into them at most, maybe one normally. So hardcore is the best, but if you're getting lots of rubbish big slow maps, then don't go for hardcore. Okay, so choose either of those. Now when you're in the map, what do you actually want to do? So obviously you want to get as many kills as you can, because the more kills is the more XP, obviously everyone knows that. So for this, obviously you want to push for as many kills as you can, aim down sight when going around corners, take cover when you need, push into enemy spawns, flank around the edge of the map, that kind of thing. But that is obviously only for getting kills. What do you actually do, and what else can you do to boost the amount of XP? Well, there's quite a few things. First of all, when you spawn in, you want to throw your decoy grenades, like I say. Now if you put on the extra tactical perk, you're going to have 3 of them. So what I'd do, I'd throw them in as quickly as you can when you spawn in. So normally most maps have got like 3 lane system, so I'd throw like 1 on the left, 1 in the middle and 1 on the right, or chuck at least 2 of them in a high flow area where you're more likely to get players. Just throw them where you think someone's going to be, and therefore you'll get decoy assists. I don't think this is quite as good as the amount of XP you get as you used to from throwing these decoy grenades, but they're still useful obviously, so it's definitely worth having. This alone will get you quite a few hundred XP, possibly thousands depending on how often you throw them and how many enemies and so on, but it's a nice little bonus from doing absolutely nothing. And then what you want to do is obviously keep rushing around, getting kills, and when your DDoS field field upgrade is charged, the meter will fill up black with at least 1 bar to show that devices are in range. You then want to activate it, and that will give you, I would say normally, at the very least it's 20, but normally it's 40 to 60. Sometimes I've seen it being 80 or 100 XP, just depends on how many things you're affecting with the DDoS. But yeah, when that bar fills up, activate it and you'll get some XP for that too. Now this recharges very quickly thanks to your overclock perk and fast base recharge time, so you can call it in many times throughout the match. It's very easy to use, it takes a second to activate, and the good thing is you can still shoot your weapon if there's enemies near you while you're using it. So it's not like, you know, things like the smoke airdrop, which people said before, if you pull it up it's like an iPad and you have to pull it up and your character looks at it and you're tapping away and then you can't see anything and then you might die, or it takes way too long to get back into the fight. So this is a lot better. Now the other thing is you actually want to go for the objective as much as possible. Now this may sound obvious, I don't know, but the thing is a lot of people aren't aware that in this game pretty much everything you do counts towards weapon XP. So if you're going through for the objective, that's going to get you XP for your weapon in a number of different ways. So it's not all just about getting kills in this game. So you want to obviously make sure you have the weapon that you want to level up in your hand when you're doing the objective, because otherwise you won't be getting the XP for it. So there's a few things it will do. First of all, for example, kill confirmed, you can collect dog tags and that will count. If you're playing domination or hardpoint or something like that, capturing that point will get you XP as well. But also if you're defending it, either, you know, if you're capturing it back from the enemy, or if you're sitting on it and shooting people that are away from it trying to come towards you, that will give you extra bonus XP because you're getting a kill while on the objective to defend it. And likewise, if an enemy is on an objective like a domination flag or a hardpoint, if you're shooting them while they're on the objective, you're attacking, so you're getting a bonus for that too. So if you're attacking or defending while getting a kill, you'll get a bigger bonus. So try and pair these all up. So try and go for the objective and get your kills while you're doing the objective. But going back for a second, for kill confirmed, the tags are absolutely amazing for XP. So you want to literally collect as many tags as you can and obviously go for kills as well, but the tags are pretty good. They're so easy, they're just there to collect, so make sure you make the most of them. One important thing for tags is that you get, I think it's 250 to 500 XP with double XP every time you die, and your dog tag that you need to deny the kill for, your own blue one, when you pick that up, that will give you 250 to 500 XP, so it's a pretty good bonus. So every time you die, make sure you try and get back to your own tag to deny it, so you'll get that bonus, because it's a lot more than picking up an enemy dog tag or even denying a friendly dog tag. Just something to bear in mind. Obviously with the hardpoint, similarly, like I said, capture hardpoint or defend the team's hardpoint or attack enemies on their hardpoint to get more XP than just normal kills. There's other things you want to be doing as well. So first of all, using your score streaks and kill streaks, that will get you weapon XP. So keep calling them and use the UAVs. It will obviously help you to find enemies to get more kills. Using them in itself will also get you XP, which will count towards your weapon XP and leveling up. So that's an important thing. And obviously if you're using any lethal kill streaks like the sentry turret, put that down, that will get you XP as well. And obviously keep using your Semtex grenade and so on. When people are far away and you can't reach them, just chuck one of those into a high flow area, you're going to get a kill likely, and that will count as well. And obviously keep chucking your decoys. The other thing is you want to use your weapon that you're trying to level up to destroy enemy equipment, field upgrades and kill streaks, as this all adds up too. So every time you see something in the sky like an enemy UAV or counter UAV or a VTOL or something, try and shoot it down. Even if you shoot it a little bit, you'll get an assist amount of XP, so it's really useful. Similarly, if you see trophy systems or whatever it is on the floor, if it's from the enemy, shoot it, you'll get XP for that. So really can't recommend that enough. And then you also want to be going for more exciting kills when you can, so things like headshots, long shots, bloodthirsties, rapid kills, as these will get you medals and therefore more XP than the standard kill. So this all adds up to you getting your XP faster and therefore leveling up your weapons. Now honestly, when you put this all together, it's so quick. Now obviously there are other methods, like you can play other modes like invasion and ground war and stuff, but generally these objective modes on these fast mosh pits are really good. So make use of close quarters and make use of hardcore, so make the most of it while it's around. The other quick thing we'll talk about is the boost for weapon XP. So there's quite a few things. First of all, obviously the double weapon XP weekends, I've taken advantage of these when they're around. Secondly, the double weapon XP tokens, you can get these from multiple ways, so like PlayStation packs from the PlayStation Store if you've got PlayStation. The campaign has at least 4 to 5 weapon XP tokens, so make sure you've played all the missions. DMZ faction missions will also get you them, so make sure you're completing these. I've made some guides for these, so check out my DMZ faction mission guides for that if you need. The For You section of the store obviously has bundles you can buy, which sometimes has double weapon XP tokens in it, and hopefully in the future, like they did before, we might get free bundles every now and then, including things like double weapon XP tokens, as we've had that in the past. Obviously leveling up the battle pass to certain tiers will give you weapon XP tokens, and luckily in this game you can choose which items to unlock first. So as long as it's next to another region you've already unlocked, you can choose the things that have tokens or COD points rather than going for the stuff you don't want like emblems. So that's quite useful. Make sure you unlock those tokens as quickly as you can. And if you're on PlayStation, playing with a teammate will get you a 25 5% XP and weapon XP bonus. So pair this with the other tips and it will allow you to level up your guns really fast. So that is everything for Modern Warfare 2. If you want to know how to level your weapons fast in Warzone, then check out my Season 2 guide via the card on screen and link in the description. But thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out my other Season 2 guides, like how to level up the Battle Pass fast, the best Warzone and MW2 settings, you're going to want that on, how to unlock certain weapons, and that kind of thing. Thanks for watching, hope you guys found it useful, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.